Hello friends, I am Prabal Chakraborty. Today I want to discuss the classifications of nervous system. The nervous system. Central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. Motor or efferent division, sensory or efferent division. Motor or efferent divisions. It is divided into two parts. One is somatic nervous system, autonomic nervous system. Parasympathetic system and sympathetic nervous system. So friends, now I want to discuss parasympathetic system. So we start parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system is a subdivision of autonomic nervous system, which is the subdivision of the peripheral nervous system that controls automatic processing in the body, like digestions, heart rate and respirations. The parasympathetic nervous system is typically associated with energy conservation and process like digestions, elimination of waste products from the body. Because of this function, the parasympathetic nervous system is sometimes referred to as the rest and digest system, although this term is an oversimplification. Brainstem. The nerves that make up sympathetic nervous system originate in the brainstem and the sacral spinal cord. Like most other neurons of the autonomic nervous system, they do not travel directly from the brainstem or spinal cord to their targets, but instead extend first to cluster of sympathetic ganglia are typically found near or in the wall of the organs. They supply the neurons that travel from the brainstem and spinal cord to the parasympathetic ganglia are called. So friends, the neurons that travels from brainstem, you see brainstem and spinal cord to the parasympathetic ganglia are called preganglionic neurons. This is the preganglionic neurons travels brainstem to the spinal cord and spinal cord to the parasympathetic ganglia. So friends, this is the parasympathetic ganglia, and they synapse with neurons and the ganglia called ganglionic neurons, which the extend to the targets of the parasympathetic nervous system. The preganglionic and postganglionic neurons. Preganglionic and postganglionic neurons of the parasympathetic nerve system primarily release the neurotransmitter and acetyl-CoA. Neurons of the parasympathetic nervous system primarily release the neurotransmitter acetylcholine. The preganglionic neurons that originate in the brainstem arise from the cranial nerve and nuclei for the oculomotor, facial and glossopharyngeal and vagus nerves also. The preganglionic neurons travel with the cranial nerves to provide parasympathetic innervation, the head and neck, but the fibers that travel with vagus nerve also. The fibers that travel with the vagus nerves also. The preganglionic neurons that original in the sacral cord sacral cord come together to form pelvic nerves, which supplies the organs of the pelvis. So friends, I discuss parasympathetic neurons.